Hello and welcome. It's a Tuesday, the 31st of October, and this is my last vlog of the month. Today, of course, is Halloween, but it also marks the 5th anniversary of when Tony and I moved into our bungalow. Recently, we've had our bathroom converted into a wet room, and as we have no other bathroom facilities, we had to stay away from home, and we chose a travel lodge. Originally, we were told that work would take about 10 days. Now, as many of you may have experienced, these sort of things rarely go according to plan. And once the original bathroom was gutted, there was major work needed to take place. There was serious damage, including rotten joists, which needed to be replaced. So as a result of these issues, our 10 days away from home were extended to 25. Now, feeling homesick isn't quite the sensation we developed, but it didn't take long before we were desperate to get home. We wanted our creature comforts, and in addition, mosquitoes found me very tasty, and the bed in the accessible room in the travel lodge was very low. It was almost like a futon, and so it was very painful performing the acrobatics that were needed to get out of the bed. And feeling in a desperate state, I started to think about others that must be in a similar situation, the need to actually want to get home. This made me think of those in the forces living in squalid conditions whilst carrying out their duties, and of those people who have been displaced across the world either through unsatisfactory regimes or through natural occurrences such as flooding, hurricanes and earthquakes. There appears to be a natural instinct to be home. When you are unable to settle, this leads to anxiety and serious health and well-being issues. I've been on tour many times, 3-6 months at a time, but once I get back home, I feel so wonderful. No matter how comfortable you are when you're away, there is nothing like sleeping in your own bed. This experience has made me also think of those who are homeless, living on the street or sofa surfing. How do they do it? Home building is interesting too. When viewing potential new homes, there's a natural instinct that tells you, yes, this is it. Tony and I took in various and several viewings before we drew up outside our bungalow, and we could tell from the car, this is it, long before we set foot into the house. Thankfully, our bathroom is fixed and fully functioning, and we're back home. I cannot tell you what it means to us. Tony and I are just happy to be back in home sweet home. Thank you for listening. Until the next time, Toodle pip.